on now.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Erica. I don't.
Just give me free. We outside. Get you some air.
I'm so mad. I'm shaking right now. Like,
Get you some air. Control and release.
but that's not you. They're bad mouthing. That's me.
I know it's
That's
not
me.
But I'm out here with you, and I'm trying to work with you and get you to just breathe and come back down.
I'm trying.
Do it for me at least, and do it for yourself.
I'm telling you, I'm coming hard for these motherfuckers. They really want to try me.
Hey,
try me all the. I was just telling Erica,
how you feel about the evening?
I don't feel like being here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, any bitch come out of line, I'm gonna step.
I feel like SpongeBob. I'm ready.
She's ready. She's ready. I'm not, because I'm clapping for her. I'm telling you, my nerves are so bad right now. Like, if you realize the animosity that I have towards some of these people, it's not. It's serious.
Well, child, I'm sure you'll be all right. Well, thank you for coming anyway. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later about it.
All right. Well, y'all finish getting ready so we can film this reunion.
All right.
Bye, honey.
Yes, indeed. Who is it?
Exactly. Hi, Chris. Hey. You getting ready?
Yeah.
How are you? How are you feeling? How's everything?
I'm fine. I'm just ready to see what all of this buzz about on Twitter. You know, I mean...
You good? You ready for it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always ready, you know, I mean, I have nothing to be scared of.
Well, you look nice. You look nice.
Thank you, you know.
All right.
I'm always...
Well, I'm just going around making sure everybody looking okay and, you know, everybody ready for the reunion.
Definitely ready. Been waiting.
All right, well, you know, we finna start filming a little bit, so just make sure. All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Come in. Come in. Come in.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
You look good. You look nice, Nikki. I see you, Nikki. Your anaconda won't. Well, you know, I try, honey. I try. Look at you. Child.
That pink really brings out your nose, around your nose.
Oh, okay, well, whatever. So, how y'all feeling? I'm going to make sure everybody all right. Y'all good? How y'all feeling about the reunion?
I'm just ready. That's all right. Yeah. I know ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me because they don't play with me.
How are you, honey?
I'm fine.
Because, you know, you didn't say too much during the season.
I'm
So,
just ready.
you ready?
Everybody got the same, so.
All right. Okay, y'all look so
They better
good.
keep the peace.
You look cute, honey. All right. All right, well, you know, we finna start filming a little bit, so I'll come get y'all when I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
Come on when we're ready.
Look at y'all, okay. Look nice. Look sharp.
Hey. Hey, boo. Hey, honey. How are you?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. I don't do much at all, possibly.
Don't try it.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have came in that way.
You should have.
I want to bury the hatchet.
Okay, well, bury it in your back. Bye. Get out. Don't play with me.
See, and this is what I was referring to. You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. Harris over here wants to take something to a whole nother level.
Let's
and it's not to go
rewind.
there.
Wait.
Don't have time. Don't have time. Don't have time.
Well, there goes that.
I tried. I came in here being the bigger person. I tried.
Are you ready for the rough?
Welcome to the Inner Circle Houston reunion. I'm your host, Zachariyah O'Neal, and I am here with none other than the cast of the Inner Circle. Chris, how are you today?
I'm fine.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright. Tanaya, you look lovely.
Thank you.
How are you, love?
Okay.
Fine. Ashton, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Oh, I see you got your Nikki on, honey.
Yes.
You look good. You look good. Alright. Erica, how are you?
I am fabulous.
Baby, you working that blue, honey.
I'm trying.
You were her. Alright.
All right.
London. Look like you don't really want to be here, man.
I don't. And I won't lie about it.
Oh, well, you know, thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming.
You're welcome.
Alright, so before we jump to the questions, you guys took first season by storm. Fans, tons of questions, tons of comments. So before I start, what was it like seeing tonight? What was it like seeing yourself in the episode?
Sexy.
I was like, damn, she fine.
It was sexy.
Ashton, what was it like watching yourself?
It was alright. I was just really laid back about everything.
I see. You know, because we got a lot of comments that you didn't talk too much during the season. That you didn't really say too much. Is that just how you are naturally?
Yes.
It is? Okay, well that's fine. Well, maybe we'll get somebody at the reunion to that.
Maybe.
Alright. So let's jump into the housewarming. So for one, Ashton, everybody want to know, why did you invite Tanaya without Erica knowing?
I mean, that's my friend, and if it was a problem, oh well, I was still gonna bring her.
Your friend, though.
Yes, it's my friend.
And if it's your friend, why would you bring her to someone else's housewarming?
Because I can.
Without
But it's not your house, so why are you worried about it?
Because it's my friend, just like
Okay,
that's
so
your
this
friend.
is my friend.
So I'm sticking up for my friend, like
Okay.
you're sticking up for your friend.
Okay, well, if it was a problem when we walked through the door, the first time you should have said, oh, get this bitch up out of here.
See, that's-
But you
that's
didn't.
not how I
But you
operate.
didn't. But you
That's
didn't.
not
I
how
came in.
Don't worry about it.
I came in.
That's the difference
I said
between
that.
class.
Boo.
That's the difference between class and trash.
No. It's the difference
That's
between
the
being an adult and being a child. If someone walks inside of my house and I don't want them in there, I'm gonna be like, excuse me, ma'am, can you please get on the other side of the door?
Well, okay, well, hold on. Honey.
I'm here.
Okay, so to
Alright,
ask
I'm gonna
Erica,
let you know.
Erica, so you never really addressed Ashton about bringing tonight. So do you want to say something to her now about it?
Yes.
I feel like she shouldn't, because she should have said it right then and there, so it's nothing that you can say to me.
Well, you should have asked me, could you bring her right then and there?
Well, you should have said something about it, so next.
Well, I'm going to say that
Next
I
question.
like you bringing her without asking me. Next question.
Look
So
at
Ashton,
sweetie.
so Ashton,
Next question, honey. Next question.
so if she would have said that at her house, if she would have said that right then and there, what would you have done?
I mean,
Much
then
respect given.
We would have left.
Much respect given. You
We
give
would
respect to an
the
adult.
deuces.
No,
Okay, well,
I
moving-
disagree. I think that if she said
No,
something about it, then she would. I think Erica was trying to be polite by allowing Tanaya and Ashton into her home.
Oh, eyebrows. Thank you.
What she did,
Like I
what
said,
she did, so
She
didn't say
allowed
nothing.
them into her
Okay.
home, and I think that if anything was said, then they would have, showed their colors.
So who do you think was in the wrong, Ashton or Tanaya?
Ashton and Tanaya, they were both in the wrong. They should not have been there.
You're in the wrong.
You get it wrong and you get it wrong.
Okay.
Well, keep in mind, Ashton was invited, so
Ashton, you know what?
Because
Erica
he
was
doesn't
wrong
know.
on that part because she should have never invited Ashton. Because I wouldn't have invited her
I get it wrong too.
all right. Well, Chris, you obviously were not at the party.
at all.
So how do you, after seeing
Party.
it, what did you think about the whole situation?
What did I think?
It was a party. I thought it was a housewarming.
Yeah, it was no party.
I don't know what it was.
I'm sorry.
Well, okay. Well, Chris, how did you feel after seeing that episode? How did you feel about it?
To be honest, I really didn't give a shit because I wasn't invited. So I was just like,
I wouldn't have gave a shit if you wasn't. If you were invited, you still shouldn't have gave a shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's blown way out of proportion.
So you think the whole Tanaya being invited was blown out of proportion?
Yeah, it was just blown out of
A
proportion.
lot was blown out.
Big ocean.
All right. Well, what? So okay, a lot of people asked, what was so rude about Erica to you? That what did she do that was so rude? Because a lot of people want to know. Because you came in and it seemed like you just threw shade at her as soon as you came in. So what did she do that was rude to you?
Because as soon as I walked in, I seen the expression on her face. You could read someone's face, period. Like I said, if you have something to say, you should just say it. And it seemed like she didn't want to say what she wanted to say. Period. On your face, it had a whole different expression. Like you didn't want me in there. All right, well, say what's on your mind. Speak what's on your
Well, I've
mind.
never seen you in my life, so of course I'm gonna have an
Okay.
expression on my face.
Exactly,
Like, who the
and
hell are you?
And that's when you introduce yourself instead of looking at somebody like,
You
bitch.
ain't give me a
All
chance
right.
to because that's how
Well.
you was reacting.
All right.
I got
Well,
you.
clearly we're not going to resolve
Alright.
this issue about her being invited and being not invited. But moving on, with that, Erica,
Yes.
London did show up late, and you did have a conversation about that.
But he's her friend.
Not only did he show up late, he also
I was there, honey. I was there.
He also
so
called
clearly
you.
I'm a better
Okay, thank you. So he also called your party low budget. What do you?
Oh, wait a minute.
Such a friend.
Same person that's protecting you and is your friend.
You know what?
Oh,
This is the thing about that.
Well, hold on, wait, no, because I need to. What? How do you feel about that? Because now y'all are cool, and London at that time before that was your friend. So what did you feel when you saw that?
I mean, that's me and London's relationship.
So you didn't take offense to it?
We keep it real.
This exactly, and that's the one thing about me and Erica. We don't talk behind each other's back. If I had anything to say to Erica, I told her. I was like, "Girl, honey, you could have had drinks. You could have had food." I was like, "Girl, you should have told me. I would have brought something."
Well, granted, you didn't call her. You didn't say it was low budget to her face.
Oh,
I mean, but
So,
I
is
said
that-
it after.
but is that not talking
Either
about
way, I said it to the camera and I said it to her face.
No, you didn't say
No,
that.
So that
No.
Erica, your party was low budget.
Oh, now you got it. Anyway, next question.
That's the one thing about me. I may say it, but I'm gonna tell you it to your face. Just like I think that you're trash, I'll say it to your face. I think that you're pathetic, I'll say it to your face. You just don't have. I have no thoughts.
And you know, in all three of those that you
I'll
just
say it
said
to
is
your
wrapped up. That's all you, right
There you
there.
go.
All those
And you're
just pointing is
extra.
pointing right back at you.
Okay, moving on.
You're a mess.
Moving on. So, Tanaya, when you met London,
I just thought mess.
from when you met him initially?
Just mess.
Okay, so I want to know, well, a lot of people want to know, because Tanaya did make a good point about you discussing your pricing with her. Why didn't you want to discuss it right then and there?
I did not want to discuss my pricing right then and there because a lot of stuff, my business was building. So my pricing was everywhere with a lot of different clients. So I didn't want to put it out there saying that this is the set price for you because I was actually going to give her a special deal rather than my other clients. And that's what I didn't want to put out live.
So with the special deal, being that you didn't really know her, how did you figure that you needed a special deal?
Because she was a friend of an ex-friend's. And that's why. I was actually going to do
Maybe
her, I was going to
ex-friend.
allow her a favor.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I was going to do. So that was the point of that.
Well, I'm sorry. So why ex-friend? Because you've known London longer. Well, I think you know Erica longer. So
Well, it doesn't matter. Ex-friend, friend, they can have each other. Gone with the wind.
Well, how do you?
Like that hair, honey. Like that hair.
Baby,
So-
it is in the wind.
Thank you. Tonight, okay, so you said that you were a model.
Yeah.
So a lot of people want to know what modeling have you done?
What? Popeyes?
No, actually, I was Marshall extra.
Hold on.
Actually, baby, Marshalls pay well to be on their cover of their magazine.
Okay, thank you. Hold on. What you
And,
Hold on. What?
not too good. And I was an extra. I modeled for some guys for their CD cover, and I also did some other modeling in Katy, and I have an agency in Katy as well. So bitches, I shit on you hoes.
What
Okay.
agencies?
So speaking of agency, what did you feel about them calling you an Instagram model?
I didn't feel shit because I look good on Instagram.
Oh,
He slang dick on Instagram.
Have you saw my Instagram? Have you saw my Instagram?
I was like, you guys, what, Ashley?
Photoshop.
I do. I actually photoshopped the picture you took with me. So, what's up?
He's feeling some type of way.
Girl.
Photoshop.
All right, so I need to know, Ashley, between Erica and Tanaya on the couch, because Tanya, your facial expression was just like, what did you feel in that moment? Because you didn't really say anything.
I mean, hey, she handled hers. But, I mean, if anything were to happen, it is what it is.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Chris came into the show dropping a bomb immediately. So, for one, what I want to know is, how did you know that London was who your boyfriend was like? How did you know him?
well, previous to that, I had already had conversations with Erica about this person or whatever, and she kept mentioning him, so I went home and I was just, laying in bed and I was talking to Lavelle, and he was like, well, I used to mess with somebody that says their name is London and they're from California. And I was like, well, let me just take the extra step and see if this is the same person.
Okay. And so that's how you knew.
That's just how I know.
All right.
Can I speak on this?
Yes.
Okay. So do you always believe what you're told?
No, I really don't.
Okay. Because I mean, like, you came to that meeting with motives to just pop off. I don't care what you say. That's what was said. Because if I was to go by what, I mean, like, you do realize that my best friend is the producer, right? You do realize that, right?
Let's just
because
let's just clear the air on that. Because first off, your friend, who you were just protecting earlier and was defending, she knew. I told her the situation. So before you come trying to jump down my throat and say I was popping off at you, no. See, I let you speak. I let you speak, and now I will speak, and you will be quiet when I speak.
Girl, who are you?
I'm obviously the person that obviously you have a mouthful to say about all of a sudden.
This is the thing. Okay, for you,
there is no thing. What you're gonna do, what you will do.
Who is Chris Bad off of BGC?
Oh, okay, but my name is rolling off of your tongue.
For you,
my name is my full-blown stage name is rolling off of your tongue, though. Off of your tongue.
Honey,
so you would go the extra mile to search me.
No, honey, I keep my ears close to the streets, honey. I'm not from the streets,
and I wonder
but
why.
I sure keep it
but
close
I wonder
to the
why.
streets. So that I know when slum trash comes up with my name out their mouth, I know what to come up with them.
I'm the slum trash, but you're keeping your ear close to the street.
Honey, okay, I'm not the one with people reaching out to production about exes and people who used to mess around with you. Explain that. Production, would you like to bring that up?
Well, granted, there was someone who did say that they used to talk to you after watching the show.
After reaching out to you, honey. I'm not the one where random people meeting me off of sticking up for some man that I randomly slept with. Your name sure pops up on BGC a lot, because I mean, I sure heard that a lot. So what if your relationship...
Once again, here you are saying, I was on BGC, so that backlashes and says, why are you taking the extra step for somebody who's supposed to be the slums and from the backwoods? You're taking the extra step to go figure out all there is to know about me and keep your ear close to the street. Child, please, have a seat. Have several if you need them. Take your ass home somewhere. Next question, please.
So, go ahead.
Okay,
So clearly, I don't think we're going to resolve that. So, before we get, I need to know, who here has met Chris's boyfriend?
Tune in next week for part 2 of the Inner Circle Houston reunion.